Hello, Lucy. I don't know how to intro a fucking video. It's pretty stupid. So I'll just jump right on into it. Let's talk about it, baby. Douches on Xbox. Now we know that the Xbox Call of Duty community is full of douche fucking bags. But let me start out by explaining what makes you a true douchebag on Xbox. And you probably are going, huh? Douchebags on Xboxes? No way! See, if you're asking that, you're a douchebag. That would be the first clue. But let's go into it. Here's the deal, man. If you're on someone's friend list, or fuck that, if you're on my friend list, I'm not here for you to jump into games against me, dude. I'm trying to do score streaks and shit, bro. I'm trying to fucking have a good time. I have you on my friend list because I like to play with you. Do you see the lag on this fucking game? Did you see this little fucking, like, do you see the, like, jumpiness? This is pretty typical, man, and what's amazing is this is actually, you know, the Xbox theater mode, or the Call of Duty theater mode, so it's like even the theater mode is catching up how fucking laggy this fucking game really is. Because, you know, most of the times when I, look at it, there it is again. Most of the time when I make these videos, it does not capture the lag, and that's how bad this particular match was, that the little dude's skipping all around. But getting back to douchebags, look, I don't have you on my friend list so you can come in jumping on my game. I had the other day, I had a friend, he jumped in on the game, which was, you know, was fine. He's like, well, I just, you know, at the end of the game, he's like, yeah, I was just sitting in the back corner, you know, just, you know, hiding from everybody. Why? Like, why are you hiding from everybody? Like, number one, just don't join into the game. Send us a message or an invite or something like that if you want to invite. But why would you sit in the back? I mean, like, if you're sitting in the back, you're just taking a loss anyway. Like, you know, and the thing is like, you don't know, when you jump in on your friends' games, you don't know what was going on before that game. And here's the deal, most of the time, it's probably really not that big of a deal, and it can be kind of funny, but it's those one times or two times where you have the shit-talking assholes on the other team, and like, you're trying to go try hard on them, or you're getting, they're giving you a hard time or something like that, and then your friend jumps on that game. Dude, it's fucking stupid, man. I mean, that is fucking aggravating as shit. Especially, like I said, you just don't know what was going on. You don't know if there was some shit talking or something like that going on. And if there was, hey, dude, don't jump in and help their fucking team, dude. It's time to smash some kids on this game. I mean, it's just Xbox. It's just a fucking game. But damn it, you know, it is competitive, and you do want to win. And let me talk about the second type of douchebag. Back when I was playing MW3, because there are psychos on this game, like people with fucking actual mental fucking issues, and I'm not talking about like my type of mental issues. I'm talking like fucking psychotic motherfuckers that take this shit way too real and too serious. Well, this dude, Shepherd Warrior and Mike Merkin jumped in on a game when we were playing Interchange in MW3, and you know that was the best spawn trap map ever created in all of Call of Duty universe, except maybe on COD 4. I think Backlot. That was a pretty damn good spawn trap map as well. I digress. Had them on our team. They kept flipping a spawn, and then after the game was over, they left. So I apologized to my team and said, hey man, I'm sorry that those guys are on my friends list. They're not normally like that. I don't know what the deal is, you know, so sorry about that. You know, I'll talk to them later about it, you know, like not to don't come in and just fuck us over on the game, you know. Don't come in when we invite you and then flip the spawns when we're telling you not to flip the spawns. We're trying to win. Well, that Shepherd Warrior kid, dude, he starts talking mad shit to me. Now, I don't think what I said was particularly condescending or particularly rude. I mean, you know, you were flipping a spawn or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is just Xbox kiddie drama. But, like, he's like a grown man. I mean, this dude's a grown fucking man. He starts calling me faggots and assholes and bitches and all kinds of crazy shit. And in his mind, he's a victim. Like I just picked on him or something, like picked him out the blue or something like that. But again, when you have mental issues, that's kind of probably how you roll. And the only reason I would even talk about this on my channel is only because it is crazy that this dude showed up again yesterday. And what is it? He's doing the typical douchebaggery move, playing against his friends, because he ain't on my friend list, but we have mutual friends. So what does he do? He joins their session and plays against them. I mean, by effect, he's played against me, but he didn't know I was there. He was just trying to play against his friends like a total shitbag. So I'm like, oh, wow, you know? Well, then he starts sending friend requests to people and to other people in there. And one of them is a friend of mine, and he didn't accept the friend request. And motherfucker, when he declined the friend request, if Shepard didn't fucking send him a fucking message saying, you're a bitch for not fucking you're an asshole, you're a bitch for not accepting my friend request. I mean, starts cursing him out in an Xbox message. I mean, come on, dude, get a fucking life, bro. Holy shit. So, I don't know, man. There are some crazy motherfuckers on Xbox, but I guess what it comes down to is, look, man, if you got people on your friend list, don't play against the people on your friend list. It's a douchey thing to do. It's a shitty thing to do. They have you on their friend list because they want to play with you, not against you, and it's just not the right thing to do. You know, that's it. I'll just leave it at that, you know. So, and then the second part of this video, I will dedicate to the Xbox One, or as I like to call it, the X-Bone, because that's what it is. It's a big bone in your fucking booty, and I know there's a lot of people excited. There's a lot of people can't wait to get it, but you better recognize that the activation code thing is for real. Now, I'm not saying that's only one reason not to buy it, but what you gotta understand is you are no longer buying games. You are paying a lease, an unlimited lease, but you may not resell that material. You know, that's like if I went to basically what, and again, somebody made a really good metaphor for this, a really good comparison. I went to, let's say I bought a brand new Ford F-150, and 3 years from now I go to trade it in, but I gotta pay a trader fee to Ford to be able to trade my fucking truck in. So really? But that's what Xbox is doing with you, man. That is what they're saying. You're gonna have to pay a fee to trade that game in, and it is legit. It is for real. It's not an exaggeration, and I don't know that PS4 is not gonna have it. Look, here's the deal. Everybody's gonna have an Xbox One that stays with Xbox. You're gonna have an Xbox One eventually, okay? I mean, because they're gonna stop making titles for 360. Not immediately, but over time, you're not gonna get titles for 360, so you're gonna have to move on to that next. You're gonna have to move on to that next game system. So I get that. But I guess what my point would be is that don't jump into it right now. There's still gonna be plenty of titles yet to come for your 360. Your 360 is not broken. There's nothing wrong with your 360. You need to wait and give it time, because the X-Bone will be fucked up. There will be problems with it, and if it flops, if this thing flops because of these activation codes, that probably will get dropped out of it, which will spike sales, because then I'd be really interested in getting an Xbox One, even though my 360 is not broken. Because really, right now, I'm like, I would never touch an X-Bone until my fucking my 360 broke. And if my 360 broke tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but let's say when PS4 and that's out, I'd really have to do some homework on PS4. Wow, that was a complete fucking fail, and I can't get my C4 back. Wow. So I would have to look into PS4 to see what it would be like. Again, I'm sorry for the X-Bone rants, dude. You know, I'm not trying to be too repetitive. It's just that more and more information kind of seems to leak out. It seems like it's more and more talking about it, and I just, you know, again, I know people are like, I'm going to pre-order it and everything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's your money, you can do it. And I don't know what these guys were doing. That was just like a little too easy. But I ain't trying to take away from your fun. I really feel like I'm just kind of like helping folks out, you know, just saying, look, man, just slow down, just wait and see, because there's gonna be issues with it. It's just like a new car. When they create a new car line, there's always issues or problems that they have with it, and you have to let it go out there to be able to work itself out. And shit, hey, look at what's going on with the lobbies right now. And this is really more just a criticism, not even about X-Bone. This is just like on the game system itself. Dude, playing the game in the last 2 or 3 days, I can't tell you how many lobbies we're in a group or a party, it migrates host, and then everybody's kicked out. Everybody's gone. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then, and I know we've all said, but man, waiting for this fucking reconnecting to party, what is that all about? I mean, you can't tell me that it takes that long for it to determine that it can't reconnect to the party. It's ridiculous. When you get kicked out, then you try to leave the new lobby that it migrated you to. It tries to reconnect you to party. I mean, you sit there for like a fucking minute and a half waiting for the motherfucking Treyarch swirl. And you know, Treyarch wants to know why they're hated. It's because I sit there and stare at a goddamn Treyarch swirl for fucking 2 hours every fucking day from playing this goddamn game because the damn thing's broken. Again, hey, go out and buy an Xbox One, but, you know, they don't even have this shit working right, but hey, go buy the new fucking system. Whatever, not my problem. Well, tips and tricks, guys. Tips and tricks. You know, I get frustrated with this game too, and I don't really have tips and tricks really. But look, keep this in mind. One, stop rushing as much. When you start getting killed a lot, you start going negative. You start getting aggravated. You start getting frustrated. You try to get back to your spot. Just remember, you're at your most vulnerable when you're in a sprint. If you are sprinting, you need to have quick draw on. That's the only thing that's going to help compensate for the to lift your gun, because really, or believe it or not, there's a significant difference when you lift up your gun when you're running. First, you have to. The game makes you have to stop running, then you have to lift up the gun, and that's what the quick draw is all about. So, just a little something, man. Stop running and do the quick draw. Really, you need to be hip firing too. If you're running, the only time you should be running really is from just getting from spot to spot. And even when you look at my gameplay, and this one right here is like a little campy, but look, here's the strategy. It's hardcore. I shoot them up a little bit like this. They're gonna all, now look, I've wiped them all out. I've hit everybody twice now. They know I'm there, but you know what you do? Get away from the fucking barrel, sit back here in the room, and now let them come into the room. And the deal is, it's kill confirmed, it's campy, but you know what? I'm leaving the tags out there because when I'm playing hardcore, but when you're playing kill confirmed, you're gonna get killed when you run for the tags. I'm not telling you not to play the objective. What I am saying is this. Use the tags like little doorbells. And for me, what I mean by that is this. Look, find your spot,
awaiting orders.
Shoot the people, the tags are floating there. You can wait. If they take a tag, you know where the tags were. That's a little alarm bell to tell you this is where they're coming. See, like, I know these people are coming because I can hear them taking the other tags, which is fine. Look, remember, I don't lose anything if they take a tag. They only get 25 points if they take that tag. But I'll sit here, do this, and then what'll happen eventually is my teammates will get up in here, flip the spawn. When they flip it, all those tags that I had, you know, out there are going to be ready for me. See, there it is. Spawn flip. Time for me to turn around and go. Just a little idea. And guys, you need to be putting the long barrel on the SMGs. They're all fucking nerfed now. They're not fucking fun to play with. Put the put the long barrel on there and let me know what you think. Other than that, that's the end of this video, and I will catch you on the